In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to get rid of your love handles. Let me guess, you guys been doing crunches in the gym? You think that you could spot reduce areas on your body? That's not how it works. Because most men carry most of their fat cells in their lower belly area. That's why when you get fat, the cells, they multiply. And then when you lose weight, the cells get smaller, but the count doesn't go away. That's why it's easy to regain the weight. When you lose it, it's easy to regain it easily. Weight is normally lost in your love handle area, lower belly area last. I noticed when I got shredded, I lost it in my face, my hands, my arms, and my legs first. And then I lost my love handles last. I had to get super flat and I was in a calorie deficit. I had to burn my glycogen stores by going to the gym, by walking, by tracking my macros and getting proper sleep. I see some of you guys doing endless cardio sessions and you can't lose weight that way. You could end up looking skinny fat though, because if you're only doing cardio, it doesn't really pack on muscle. And once you stop, it stops burning calories. Versus when I'm lifting weight in the gym, I'm causing damage on my body parts. And even after I leave the gym, my body's still recovering. It's still trying to repair itself. You guys need to put on lean muscle mass to increase your metabolism and to fill out. You guys will look more attractive. You'll be stronger. And once you guys get stronger, it'll be easier for you guys to lose weight because you'll have more muscle. You'll be able to move more weight and you'll feel a lot better. It improves mental health. You'll be proving to yourself that you're worthy and that you can do this. Because I know for me, when I was overweight, I had love handles. I didn't have any cuts in my abs. I just felt aimless, directionless. I felt like I couldn't talk at times. And people would disrespect me. They would talk over me. And I didn't respect myself, in all honesty. That's why I had to build a man that I could respect, a man that I could admire. And it just makes going out, making friends, approaching women easier. I would eat a balanced diet, such as chicken, ground beef, eggs, bacon. I would eat bread, I eat rice, and I'm still able to lose weight. I eat berries, blueberries, strawberries, yogurt, protein shakes if you guys need them. When I tried to eat healthy without tracking, I was yo-yoing for years. And I would just be super frustrated with myself. I would be a disappointment. I would be a disgrace. Only when I started tracking, that's when I started looking shredded. That's when my body started to look on point. And I could take off my shirt and film. You guys could see what I look like. It's no problem. Versus when I was out of shape, I was ashamed of myself. I was an embarrassment to myself. A lot of people are focused on a specific number. They want to weigh 170. Don't focus too much on the number, because I could be 170 and look like a sloppy Joe, or I could be 170 and look shredded. And essentially, I could weigh the same amount on either end of the spectrum. Make sure you track your macros. If you're not tracking, you're slacking. You're essentially lazy. Because I told myself for years, tracking calories is hard. I just lacked the discipline and the knowledge to do it. I ended up getting a fitness coach because I figure professional athletes have coaches. Why would I be any different? I felt worthy of investing into myself. And there are certain things that I don't want to think about. I just build systems and habits that are frictionless, that I can execute when I need to. If you guys have love handles, I'm assuming you wake up late, you go to Starbucks, you get a sugary coffee, you buy a breakfast sandwich, you stroll into work, maybe 10 o'clock, and you're eating all of these garbage snacks that they have. No wonder why you guys got love handles. No wonder why you guys are weak. Because I'm assuming some of you guys don't even go to the gym. You need it to build that beast, to build that man. When my weight was yo-yoing, I was putting anything into my mouth without discretion. And I could feel it. My gut, my stomach would hurt. I would eat so much. My skin, it would start to break out. Even my teeth, my dentist was complaining. stop drinking these kinds of sugary drinks. I felt low energy and a lack of discipline, and I felt super embarrassed when I saw another fit person walk past me when I knew I should have been in good shape like them. I wasn't keeping the promise to myself to be strong. Because I'm 41 years old, I'm only 5'6" and a half. That means I gotta be the best version of me for protection. Because the fight, it starts beforehand. Because if I look weak, the predators will prey and they will test. Whereas now, I set the tone. Because I respect myself and I allow other people to respect me if they chose to. I could understand you guys being confused because there's so much information. There's so many different diets, intermittent fasting, keto, carnivore, vegan. I know one of my coworkers said he was a vegan for 6 months out of the year because he said he wanted to be closer to God. And I said, who told you that? Because I'm not a vegan, and for the past 3 months I've been pretty close to God. God wants you to have a good life. He wants you to be strong. He wants you to be victorious and honor Him by being the best version of yourself. That's the purpose of life. Make sure you guys eat real foods. Stay on the outside aisles. Focus on lean meats, vegetables, potatoes, rice, sweet potatoes, berries. I buy frozen vegetables that are pre-cut. It makes it easier. Make sure you're weighing out your food. Meal prep, cook in bulk so that you know exactly what you're eating and eat the same kinds of foods every day so that you could see progress as fast as possible. I want you to weigh out the foods when they're cooked, or if you have berries or frozen vegetables, make sure they're thawed out. Get an air fryer. You could get an egg maker to make things easier. Get a rice cooker. Get a little food scale. Get 2 of them, one for home, one at work. Make sure you guys get the containers and unpackage everything so that when it's time to eat, you're not thinking about it. And it's actually cheaper to eat this way as well, because then you're not going out, because I could easily eat $100 worth of sushi like that. Also, make sure you guys get proper sleep. If you need a tracker, you could use an Apple Watch, you could use a Whoop Band, a Oura Ring. Aim for 6 to 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You need it for recovery. Your body produces growth hormone when you're sleeping, you're fasting, and you're working out. Also, the body, it burns more calories when it's well rested. It's optimal. And you will get better recovery as well. Also, for your testosterone, it's at its highest peak in the morning. That's why I go to the gym in the morning. Make sure you guys go to sleep early and wake up early. Set Google Calendar events and alarms so that you know what you're doing. I know some of you guys smoke and drink alcohol. Does it serve your kingdom? Is it helping you? It's an empty calorie. My dad smoked. He didn't drink. He gambled, those kinds of things, and I just saw a person that I didn't want to be like. The less vices you have, the better. Sometimes it's not about what you guys are doing, it's about what you stop doing. Also, alcohol, it increases estrogen. It decreases testosterone. And in my opinion, it makes you less of a man. Because then I would be making stupid decisions. I went to Medellin and I had a couple drinks because it was my last day there. And I bought a gift, a bracelet. And I was so stupid that I threw it in the trash. And I was thinking, why did I throw away a gift that I bought for somebody? It's because of those drinks. And I promised myself for this year, no more drinks. It doesn't serve me at all. And it affects the sleep as well. Some of you guys would say you have bad genetics. Do you really have bad genetics, or are you just lazy or inefficient? Because if I'm inconsistent, if I'm not working out hard enough, what does that tell myself? It tells me that I'm not worthy, that I'm not good enough. You need to be aware of the lies that you're telling yourself. That you don't need a gym, that you don't need to be fit, that you can eat whatever you want. I'm 41 years old, and I know I'm trying to improve the quality of my life and the longevity. That's why I'm on the fitness journey. and anybody can do it. It doesn't take talent. I didn't always have this body, I had to build the body, and I had to get help as well. Always be educating yourself with the self-development books, podcasts. Be aware of the content that you're consuming, such as TV, the radio, the people who you associate with. Is it helping you? Are you escaping, or are you present and aware? Being healthy, it improves mental health. It gives me goals so that I can embrace life and have objectives. Whereas before, when I was depressed, I felt aimless. I was having deleting thoughts. My chest felt really heavy, and I was just wondering, why do I want to eat a piece of metal? Why am I thinking of ways of ending myself? Why am I so apathetic? And I had to practice gratitude. I had to see my blessings, all of the good things that I have. We have one life, one love. Also, being fit, it builds confidence, because when I'm in the gym, if I'm trying to bench, I could put an extra 5-pound plate. I could rep those out, and then I could put on 10 pounds and then 25 pounds extra, and then I'm just leveling up. I'm proving to myself that I could do it. And you guys could do the same for sure. Make sure you guys work out regularly, go early, track your exercises, your sets, your reps, your weights. Make sure you use proper form so that you don't get injured. Take your ego, throw it out the window. I thought that I knew what I was doing and that my way was the best way, and it obviously wasn't working out. That's why I took my ego, I threw it out, and I have faith. I trust myself and I trust my coach that I'm a build a beast. I'm not that big right now. When I turn 42, I'm gonna be looking to be 170, 10 pounds up. Educate yourself, watch YouTube, read books, talk to people in the gym. You'll learn a lot more if you're more social and you talk to other people. Also, studies say that the more social you are, the longer you can live. The more deeper connections that you have with other people. Find the people who love you. Because in today's society, they could say, short men have no value, they're on the bottom of the totem pole. Find the people who love you. Find your purpose. This is what actually works. Make sure you get a basic workout routine, proper sleep. Wake up early to conquer the morning. If you're having trouble waking up early, set your alarm 10 minutes early and then increment to the time that you want to wake up. I know for me, I have to wake up at least 4 o'clock, and I have to wake up 15 minutes before that because I have to drive further away to go to the gym, and my workouts are longer as well. It's more enjoyable when you are not rushed when you're doing certain things. Make sure your diet is on point, because if you're in a 500 calorie deficit for 6 days a week and then you mess up on the weekends, you could diminish what you did for the 6 days, and it doesn't make any sense. Do slow, steady state cardio. Walk on the Stairmasters, the treadmill. Do it easy, because it'll tap into your fat stores and you'll lose your love handles faster versus if you're trying to do wind sprints. That's going to make you more hungry. You're going to overeat. It's gonna take glycogen from your muscles because it requires a higher energy output. Plus, you can walk for a longer distance, thus you'll be burning more calories. The only exception is for people who don't have a lot of time or if they're doing certain sports. Track your macros, your exercises, your sleep, your emotions. You could reduce your stress, cut out or reduce the time that you're spending with loser family or friends, because you are who you associate with. It's better to be in good company than in bad company. Reprogram your mind with the audiobooks, the self-development books. Make sure you habit stack, Atomic Habits. Journal out your goals, your desires, what you want, and how you're going to do it. And just focus on the little things that you have to do day by day so that you could be victorious later on. It will be guaranteed that you're going to see progress within the first 60 to 90 days. Also, write out your pain points. Write out the things that you disliked about your current state and remember them so that you could change. Because that's going to be your fuel. You need to make a decision to change yourself, to gain clarity on where you want to go, how you want to do it. Because your body is a vehicle. And for the longest time, I would think, oh, other people are judging me. Other people don't care about me. I would be judging myself. Put in that work and prove that you're worthy and be the best person that you can. I work a sedentary desk job and I'm still able to get shredded. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what hit the hardest. I'll check you guys in another one. Peace.